Bert Benz. Hello, Chris. Could you elaborate on what OT phenomena are? There used to be outrageous OT success stories in Scientology magazines touting the near superhuman benefits. When you were in Scientology, did you actually believe these stories? Did you know people who actually claimed to have had these crazy experiences, or was it all made up? OT phenomena are something that Scientologists crave. They love hearing about this. OT, of course, is operating Thetan, and it's the highest spiritual levels of Scientology. With OT are supposed to come OT abilities, the ability to perceive things, beyond sight, sound, smell, hearing, the ability to make things happen with thought or spiritually, the ability to postulate is a Scientology word for positive thinking, and it manifests in the real universe, right? That sort of thing. Scientologists are suckers for OT phenomena stories. And the Advanced magazine, which is put out by the Advanced organizations, feature columns called OT Phenomena, where people submit stories of things that happened to them or that they did that they attribute to their advanced spiritual abilities. So, yes, I believe these things. All Scientologists believe this stuff. And when you get some distance from it and you actually see what most of it is, it's pretty goofy, because a lot of it is coincidence or confirmation bias or this sort of thing. I was looking for my keys and I didn't know where they were, and I postulated that they would be, on the counter, and then I looked and there they were, and you're kind of like, okay, so what, you're saying that your keys were, at the bottom of your closet, and you somehow thought happy thoughts and they just teleported to your countertop? Is that honestly what you're saying? But nobody challenges them that way, so they never made to actually think through what they're saying and how ridiculous it is, right? Because that is kind of what they're implying, but they don't, like I said, there's no challenge to it, so everybody just goes, ooh, that's so cool, or avoiding traffic accidents, or needing to get somewhere. So I sped up time and I got to where I needed to go, and I made the appointment in time, right? And you're like, okay, could it, possibly be that maybe your watch was off? Or, you know what I mean? So you're saying that you defied the laws of physics and time and motion, and somehow you traveled through time faster than everybody else so that you could make it to an appointment that you had to go to. That's really what you're saying. That's your claim. They're ridiculous. But yeah, people do go for this stuff because they want to, and in fact they need to believe that Scientology is making a positive impact in their life. And they want to believe that it's not just making them happier and more smiley, but that it's actually giving them some kind of ability in the real world, even though it's total nonsense. And I say it's total nonsense because you have these instances of this, but then there's many more instances where if somebody could actually do those things, then let's see them manifested way more often, right? Like, okay, so you made it to that one appointment on time, and yet you're constantly late to course. As the supervisor, I would never say, well, where's your OT phenomenon now? That would just be, horrifically bad taste, right? But it occurs to me now, why didn't I do something like that more often,